colleagues, please wait to be recognized. We will start with English before we get to the Spanish contingent. Questions in English?
Nobody?
Pablo, how did you see the match from your side?
It's tough to describe it. It was an incredible match. It was the first time that I played in Arthur Ashe. Well, I played last year the final in doubles, but in singles it's my first time there, and it's incredible. The people was supporting all the time. There's a lot of noise, and you think that the people is behind you, but well, I just try to be focused on the match, and then at the beginning I was a little bit scared, maybe a little bit nervous. But after when he broke me, I told to my coach. I don't know if he heard me because there was a lot of noise, but I told to him that I can win the match, but I need to be very aggressive because he plays really good. And I just try to do it. I continue fighting all the times with 5-2 in the first set, with 6-5, 15-40 in the first set. And then in the tiebreaks, I just play perfect. I play very aggressive, I serve really good, and it was very tough because 3 hours, 3 sets, 3 tiebreaks. But of course, it was an amazing victory for me, and now I'm in quarterfinals again of a Grand Slam. First time here in US Open, and we'll try to continue.
Pablo, for people who are just getting to learn about your game, how would you describe the way you play and your approach to the game? In general.
Well, you saw the match, right? It's difficult to say it, but I just try to play aggressive. I know playing against these players, against Shapovalov, if you don't play aggressive, they beat you because they serve really good. They are very aggressive with the forehand. They play without the pressure. No, he's 18 years old. He is very young. He will be for sure one of the best players in the future. And I think I'm improving my serve, and it's very important to me because when I play with the first serve, I play more aggressive, and then I just try to fight all the time, to fight all the points, and try to be positive.
What do you think the biggest reasons are for your success?
The biggest reasons? Because I believe in myself. I believe more than the last years. I know that I can do it. I have more experience, and I think that I can continue growing up.
Pablo, you're the highest seed in your half of the draw. Big opportunity for a lot of players. Are you dreaming of reaching the final, maybe?
I think it's anecdotic, you know. All the players in this part of the draw are very, very good players. I play now against Puig or Schwarman. Puig is a top 20 player. Schwarman is playing really good and with a lot of confidence. So the next match will be really difficult too, and I don't know in the next round. I just think about the quarterfinals.
You haven't dropped a set yet, and you played 4 quarter qualifiers in a row. Is it harder to prepare for those kinds of players that you maybe haven't seen as much or know much about?
When I watch the draw, I never imagined that I will play against four qualifiers, because they are seeded and they lost against the qualifiers. So I think maybe this quali in this year was the most tough, the tougher quali ever. Of course, Shapovalov is not a normal qualifier. His level is better than a qualifier level. But maybe the first 2 rounds that I play against 2 qualifiers, it was good for me because I get rhythm. I play very good, and they give me the confidence that I'm trying to do on court now.
Pablo, how did the court compare to the outside courts in speed and conditions?
I think the speed is similar, but it's so different play in the Arthur Ashe or play outside. The people, you hear the people near, you hear a lot of noise in this court, and it's something incredible. Playing outside, of course, there are a lot of people too, but it's so different.
Did anything surprise you, or what really impressed you about Denis?
About?
Denis Shapovalov.
Yeah, maybe I never heard him until this month. In Montreal, I watched him playing against Rafa, and he made an unbelievable match. He won really good matches too, not just Rafa. And in this tournament, he beat Songa and other good players. So he maybe is on fire, no? He's playing with a lot of confidence, and he's very young. So in the future, he will be one of the best.
Okay, last question, English.
What have you learned from watching Rafa over the years?
You know, when Rafa is one of the best tennis player ever, and maybe the best playing on clay courts, and when you have lucky and you are very good friends, you learn a lot. I always try to practice with him, because it's really important to me to be near the best players and practice with them. And I just try to learn about how he practice, what he do after practice, before practice, after matches, before matches, and I think I'm learning a lot.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Spanish,
you.
please.